Hey everybody, it's Swifts for SwiftGFX here, and I'm going to do a tutorial today on how to do the particles coming together to form text. First, what you want to do is you want to go to MoGraph, MoText, and add text. I'm going to make mine say tutorial, but you can make yours say whatever you want. And then once you have that done, you're going to want to do pick your font. I'm going to do a thing called Ancient God because it's just an awesome font, I think. Then, zoom out to where you can see your entire text. And then, yeah. Then what you want to do is you're going to want to set the depth of the first text to 120. And then you're going to copy and paste the MoText and then set the second depth to 50. Then you're going to go to caps and you're going to add a fillet cap to the start and the end. And you're going to make everything 10, so 10 steps and 10 centimeters, all that good stuff. Then you're going to want to drag the text back some so you can see it, the thinner text through the bigger one. Should look like that at this point. Then you're going to want to go to materials, double click to add a new material. You're going to want to add a reflection, make the color black, and then add the reflection. The brightness 31% is what I find works well for me. Then you drag it onto the text. Then you're going to, sorry, I was doing something here on my TV. Then you're going to add a new material. This will be the color for your text. You're going to make the color whatever you want. I chose green, so just because most of my stuff is green. Then you're going to go to a reflection and add a reflection. You're going to go to texture and add Fresnel. And then you're going to do the mixture 35-ish%, and then the brightness of the thing 21%. Should look like that at the moment. Then what you're going to do is for the first MoText, you're going to control click both of them and then hit Alt G, and it'll put them together in a null tab like that, and then you can rename it whatever you want. I just put it as the name of the text. Then you're going to add PolyFX and drag it into the MoText, and then you're going to add another PolyFX and drag it into the other MoText. This is what will be doing the breaking apart of your font. And then you're going to add a random effector to both PolyFX, and it should do that to your thing. Then you're going to go to fall off on the PolyFX and make it linear, and then make the orientation -X. So there we go again, make it linear, then make the orientation -X. It should make it look like that, so it'll fill in a row instead of to the front and back. And then, don't know why I did that. You're going to go to command click both PolyFX, and you'll be able to drag them both like that together. If you make the fall off 100%, it makes it come in slower, and then you're going to go to spline and add square. So it'll look like that when it fills in. And the random particles, if it's what makes it come together nice like that. You're going to add a plane. This will be like what light puts the little glow on the text. You're going to go and add a luminance and make it like 300 or 250%. That's what I made it. And then you're going to drag it up and back some so it'll show on your text. It took me a little while to get this right. Just fiddle around with it until you find what looks good for you. Like, I didn't like the way that was glowing, so I rotated everything and moved it forward a little bit. If you can't get it to work well, the good idea is just to make the plane bigger until it looks how you want it. And obviously, so you can't see it on the screen, or else, what would be the point? But, see, the plane is what gives it the little white glow on the top of the black text. Still messing around with it. Yeah, I just made the plane bigger. So, you see that glow is what I wanted on the text, which is, I like that. And then, after that, you're going to go and to add another material. You're going to add a floor, and then you're going to go to coordinates of the floor and make the size of the x-axis and the z-axis 15. Then you're going to make the floor whatever color you want, and then you're going to add a reflection and make the brightness of it about 25%. That'll give enough of a glow to have the text under it. See, like right there. And then if you don't want this panel there, what you do is you go to plane, right click it, and then go to compositing under the Cinema 4D tags and drag the floor into the exclusion tab, and then see, it doesn't show up anymore. And then if it doesn't reflect enough for you, you can add more reflection. I like the way that looks right there, so I'm going to leave it at that. And then after that, go to PolyFX. You're going to drag it all the way to where nothing's showing. You're going to hit the little auto keyframer, and then you're going to drag it all the way open and hit keyframe, and so it will pull the text across the screen like that when it zooms in. I like the way that looks. Alright, and then we are going to add a light. Oh no, we're going to add a camera first. Okay, so we are going to zoom the camera to the first angle we want, which is off to the left. Sorry, off to the right. Then you're going to do that and see how it drags across the screen like that. And then you're going to unclick auto keyframe, so nothing else you change will, auto keyframe. Then you're going to, I'm going to add more frames to my thing, about 120. And then that just gives me enough room to add a light, which I do because it adds the little, shine over the text. You're going to go to light, add a light. You're going to drag it forward and then over and up so it's at the front part of your text, like that. Then you're going to click lens, go to glow. Instead of inactive, you're going to click artifact. Right there. You're going to click edit. Oh, first you're going to make the spin 31 degrees, and that'll make it flat, or the rotation. And then you're going to go edit it. Oh, my computer kind of switched the viewing mode right there. You're going to go to edit and make the color of the artifact whatever color you want. I made mine, once again, green. And then once you find a good one you like, just add it. And then pause here to fix my stuff. There we go. Okay, and then once you render it, see, it'll make the glow. Now, since the tutorial thing is tilted, you're going to change the rotation until it matches the text, if you like that. See, that's good, so I'm going to leave it at that. Then what you're going to do is just position it where you want it. I like that. So, and then you're going to click on the timeline right there, where you want it to zoom in to that point where it's at right now, which is 95%, and then you hit keyframe. And then zoom out. Oops, you got to scroll to the place you want it at and then zoom out, or else it moves it back. So I want it at 90, and then I zoom out. And then hit keyframe again, and it pulls it in right there. And then once you're done at the end of the thing and you want it over there, you move it to the end of the text and then hit keyframe. And it'll make it arc in like that. Now if you wanted a straight line, only keyframe the value of the X, Y, and Z axis that you're changing, and it'll make it come straight in and then go straight over. But I like the arc of the light like that, so I'm going to leave it. And then it comes in. And then, alright, so we're going to go back to the end so I can see everything. We're going to add another light just because it's kind of dark, and we're going to just drag it out to the front right there so it brightens everything up when we hit render. And yeah, that's my pretty good intro, so here's what it looks like.